Welcome to your next group. This is a great week when we talk about the risk of love's expression. You can't look at the life of Jesus the night of his betrayal without recognizing that there's something absolutely outrageous and radical about revolutionary love. It is willing to risk being hurt and betrayed. Two of the most famous names in history, famous for the wrong reason, is Benedict Arnold and Judas Iscariot. They had a lot in common. They both were insiders with their commander-in-chief. They both had the opportunity for mentoring in a close proximity with the inner core. They both met with and conspired to deceive their leader and their comrades. They both were driven by greed, and they both betrayed their comrades and leader for financial gain. A lot of similarities. You take George Washington and Jesus, I'm thinking about the comparison of them. They say that George Washington never told a lie. Well, we know Jesus never told a lie. They say George Washington cut down a cherry tree. Jesus hung on a tree. George Washington and Jesus both inspired men to step up, young men to take immense responsibility. Jesus and George Washington both inspired everyone around them to be willing to die for a cause that was bigger than them. See, the amazing thing about how much they have in common is kind of where that breaks down when it comes to betrayal. Because betrayal is what they did not have in common. George Washington was obsessed with trying to track down Benedict Arnold and hang him on a tree, bring him to justice. Whereas Jesus, with Judas Iscariot, Jesus hung on a tree, not just for us, but for everyone who betrays him. Betrayal is where we see the depth of love's commitment because of the risk of love's expression. So we, those children of the Jesus Revolution, those patriots of this radical cause, really we are marked by how we deal with love. Do we really learn the language of love, or is it an artificial imitation of love where we give to get? There's so many counterfeits to love, but Jesus wants to build in us something that loves authentically and deeply, so much so that instead of, when betrayed, we seek revenge, we actually give forgiveness. We release those who've injured us. Jesus said about his patriots that blessed are you when people insult you and make fun of you and hurt you because of me. See, the radical thing about the Jesus Revolution is what it does for us. Because when we become people that learn the language of love, we learn the real language. We learn to not just speak it, but live it. We're even willing to risk loving when love feels like it's going to hurt us back. Tennyson was right. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Real patriots, real revolutionaries know that love isn't about giving to get. Love isn't about who I'm becoming to be and who I'm becoming to be like. Our commander-in-chief, our leader, one who understands that if I'm going to love you, I know, I've predetermined there's some risk involved, but it's worth it. Welcome to the revolution. Enjoy your study tonight.